So I'm just back up home, driving back up the ridge here. Got my car aligned, new tires. There's definitely some west swell. The wind is junk, really windy. It'd be okay wind for, like I said, the right point over there at Lady's Left. But the tide is so high, and I've been gone all day. It's almost 3 right now. It looks like 2:30. Yeah, I got to get home, deal with some stuff I got to deal with, and let Bandito out as usual. And otherwise, I'd be waiting around till end of the day just to get a couple waves of this little novelty that's really not all that good. It gets fun, but it's not all that good. So, yep, didn't spend an arm and a leg today, only spent an arm, and get some errands to do here at home.
Who am I?
December 5th, 1965. This is where my story begins.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. So I've been home for a while and forgot that I have this camera and I could be doing this. But I'm going ahead and I'm roofing up the shed. Like I said, I already had it tar papered, but I slacked and let the sun bake it all summer. So I just went ahead and put another coat of the tar paper on this right here. As you can see, this stuff right here. And just roll it and tack it on to the skip sheathing. This is hollow, this sheathing here, hollow sheathing here. 3 courses is all, just a small shed. And then I am using mill ends right here, redwood mill ends, just to, not really shingles, just to cover it from the sun. And yeah, it'll work good. I mean, basically this just keeps the redwood mill ends right here will just keep the sun from baking the tar paper and keep the tar paper pliable and waterproof. So anyway, hillbilly style. I used to roof when I was younger, so I know what I'm doing, but this is just the way I'm doing it. No sense in going and buying composition shingles or shakes or whatever and doing this when I've got mill ends all around the property that I've gathered up. You know, our neighbors have been milling the wood that they fall, the trees that they fall, and I just keep the mill ends. Some of them are actually like 2x4able. These ones here are thinner. I just use them for like either siding or, like I said, these rooftops. It works good. All right, so not really too worried, as you can see, about the lengths of the mill ends. At the bottom, I'm keeping them down to there for an overhang to run off, if I even need to. I'll end up cutting it if I have to. These right here, I'll just end up cutting. I'm leaving this loose so I can run siding up under this, and tar paper up under this piece here, right here, and then side it with some mill ends. But so I'm probably just going to end up cutting these right here, like across all the way. This will be a lower one. It's kind of a small one. I might even have a smaller one still yet, which means I'll end up having to cut the bottom course down there. All right. So making sure I walk on the skip sheathing so I'm not stepping in between, falling through, tearing the paper and damaging any of my work. Okay, that's a smaller one. So what I'm going to do with the smaller ones is match up at the top. And I'll just end up cutting the bottom or leave it jagged. I don't care, hillbilly style, you know, proudly. Okay, now using galvanized 10-penny nails. Find the sheathing. All right, same thing in the center. You can see the sheathing is where these tar paper is nailed on. And then 2 nails at the bottom. Simple, simple, simple. Sheathing. All right, so you see, that's all I'm doing, just running redwood straight up from the bottom to the top. You know, sunblock, that's all that is. It works good. All right, I'm not even going to snap a line. I'm just going to go ahead and see if I got battery. Yep. Just going to go ahead and buzz these off so I can use this piece on the other side. Look at that, professional grade hillbilly. Alright, so yeah, that was my roof for my shed. See it right here. And still ran out of nails. I have one nail I should put in right here, And then this section right here, I don't know if you can see this, but that's a gap where the tar paper's showing. So I'll just take a small piece and run it down the center here, you know, whatever, you know, like this. Just cap it so it's like, you know, with a thin piece. Like when I cut this length here off, I can take it and just lay it right in place. That'll cover the sun. So again, it's not so much about aesthetics as it is function. So yeah, I'm professional. I used to be a licensed roofer. Stupid. So if any of you want to hire me, you know, to hillbilly roofing, sorry, you're out of luck. This roofing's stupid. Like I said, check this out. Grab my gloves. If you want to hire me, you know, maybe I'll take you up on that. Professional. Professional. Yeah, professional surf bum. Not a professional surfer, professional surf bum. All right, that's my roof.